Huang Ang, Xin Chao.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Huang Ang?
Well, I could say I'm not really good.
Why is that?
Because um, when I went to home from a pool,
Hmm?
I suddenly met a heavy rain, and
Oh,
I suffered the most because I'm the one sitting outside of the motorbike,
oh,
and
right.
now I've got a runny nose. So
Oh, no good.
excuse me when I make weird noises.
Okay, that's fine. But very, very good English, though, describing that, Huang Ang. When did this happen, Huang Ang?
It was too.
When?
It was it was last night.
Oh, last night, heavy rain. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better soon. Ding Lam, Xin Chao. Ding Lam, can you hear me? I can't hear you, Ding Lam.
Maybe he's logging in. I don't know.
Yeah, he's still there. I can see
À,
him.
yes, okay. Lâm ơi, Đình Lâm ơi, Đình Lâm, mic của con có vấn đề rồi. Con kiểm tra lại đi. Yeah, okay.
Can
You
you
listen.
can you hear him?
No.
No, I can't either.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just wait. Fu Guang, Sen Chao. How are you, Fu Guang?
I'm fine.
Good. All right, can everyone please turn the cameras on, please? Thank you. Okay, Fung Duk Ang, how are you?
Hello, people. Just woke up, so I
What?
feel a bit sleepy.
Bit sleepy. Okay. So at the end of the lesson, Fung Duk Ang, please stay and we will sort out a time for a speaking practice. Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. Jafet, I can see you. Huang Ang, can't see you. Fu Guang, can't see you. Just waiting for Ding Lam, who is logging on at the moment. I can see you now. Huang Ang, thank you. Ding Lam, oi.
Um, I think his
Can
connection
you
is
hear me?
a little bit
I can
difficult.
hear you. Yes, I can
Oh,
hear
yeah.
you now. Can hear you now, much better.
Yes.
But I can't see you. Oh, now I can see you. Okay, that's much better, Ding Lam. I can see you fine. Welcome to class.
Yeah.
All right. Bak Ha.
Yes.
So the new student should be joining us
Yeah,
soon.
yes. I let her because but that doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay, all right. I will start.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, welcome to class. Good to see you all again. Hope you've all had a good week. Today, by the way, in New Zealand is the shortest day of the year, which I guess means where you are in Vietnam must be the longest day of the year. Shortest day, of course, is when we have the least amount of daylight. And I'm always happy to see this day because it means from tomorrow on, the days will start to get longer bit by bit, which means we are going back towards summer again in New Zealand. So I'm always pleased when the shortest day of the year has been and gone. So that is today, June the 21st, the shortest day of the year in Southern Hemisphere countries. Of course, you are a Northern Hemisphere country, so it is the opposite. All right, let's start, everyone. Before we start, are there any questions? Okay. Now, just want to check, going to share a document with you. Okay, we are looking at this time sequence here, everyone. Now, just remind me, did we do this one, Fung Duk Ang?
Mm, I
Yeah.
think
Did we do these words last week or not?
I think last week we do however, or something
Okay,
like
good. All right, everyone, we're going to do these words, the time sequence words. So, first sentence. Fong Dok Ang,
yes.
can you just read me the first sentence, please?
Okay. The children were painting. Meanwhile, the teacher prepared the next activities.
Good. Good reading. Okay. Meanwhile, okay, which just means while the children were painting, as I'm sure you all know. I'm sure you all know this. Okay. But again, we are practicing connecting words. Again, to help you build complex sentences, because speaking in complex sentences will always help you get a better score than speaking in simple sentences all the time. Nothing wrong, by the way, with speaking in simple sentences, but not all the time. If you want to get a good score, you must use complex sentences as well. So the children were painting. Meanwhile, the teacher prepared the next activity. Okay, so you all know what to do by now, I hope. I need you all to make me a sentence using the connecting word meanwhile. Meanwhile, okay? You should be able to do this quite easily by now. Ledok Ang, Sen Chao.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Ledok Ang?
I'm good. Thank you.
Good. Welcome to class. Okay. So, Fong Dok Ang, I will start with you. Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready.
Okay. You need to be able to think any sentence, everyone, any simple sentence, just using the word meanwhile as a connector. So you should be able to think of one straight away, Fong Dok Ang. Any simple sentence is fine.
I think I have a sentence that
Yep.
I just woke up. Meanwhile, the lesson has been started.
Okay. Meanwhile, the lesson has already started. Okay. The lesson,
Okay.
so not has been started, the lesson has already started. Just use already instead of been.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, good sentence, Fong Dokang. That's fine. Ding Lam,
Yes,
your sentence, please.
yeah. My parent is cooking. Meanwhile, I am studying.
Perfect. Fu Kwang,
Yeah.
what is your sentence? Meanwhile.
I was doing why my cooking.
Oh, sorry, Fu Kwang. I have to come back to you. I can't hear you. Your connection is not so good. Le Duk Ang.
Yes.
Okay. Meanwhile. Please be ready. Please be ready for this, everyone. You know I'm going to ask you. You know what word I'm going to ask you as well. Okay, Le Duk Ang.
I was studying, meanwhile watching a TV movie.
That is not the same as meanwhile. The word you are trying to use, of course, is while.
Yeah.
I was studying while watching a TV movie. Okay? Remember, meanwhile means something else. Maybe someone else was doing at the same time.
Then my dad. Meanwhile,
Okay.
he's watching.
Okay. All right. Give me the whole sentence again, please, Ledok Ang.
I was studying. I was doing my homework. Meanwhile, my dad is watching a TV program.
Okay, much better. Perfect. Jafet.
I am attending my online class. Meanwhile, my cousins are eating ice cream on the first.
Perfect. Okay, and Huang Ang.
The time is ticking. While meanwhile, I still haven't done any part of my homework.
Okay, so the collocation is the clock is ticking. Okay, Huang Ang?
I know it's ticking, but I kept saying it wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Okay, so you know the clock is ticking. All right, is the phrase. Not the time is ticking. Clock is ticking. All right, but that's a good use of that phrase, though, Huang Ang. That's good. If you use it correctly, that will help your score. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking, which, by the way, everyone who hasn't heard this, just means time is going fast. The clock is ticking, but I haven't finished my homework yet. Okay, means you are under when the clock is ticking, means time is going fast and you are under stress to get something finished in time. The clock is ticking just means time is going fast. I need to finish my homework, or I need to go home, or I need to clean my room. Okay, just means time is going fast and I need to get this finished. Okay. Ding Lam.
Yes.
Can you read number 15, please?
Yes.
Just read the sentence.
We had lunch and afterwards we went for a walk.
Good. Okay. Afterwards is just
Afterwards.
another way of saying after that. Okay. We had lunch and then what happened next? Well, after that, we went for a walk. But instead of after that, we make it one word in English, which is afterwards. Afterwards. Again, I'm sure most of you know this already. Okay, so afterwards is just a one-word way of saying after that, or what happened next. Ding Lam, can you give me a sentence?
Yes, I swept the floors and afterwards I going to clean my desk and bookshelf.
Good. And after that, I am. Okay, Ding Lam, I am.
I'm
Okay.
going.
Yeah, good sentence though, Ding Lam. Good sentence. Fu Kwang, afterwards.
We had a badminton, and afterward we go biking.
Afterwards, we went back. We went back. Okay, past tense. Remember, afterwards we went back. Le Duc Ang. Yeah, afterwards.
We were playing in the playground. And afterward, going for a meal. Going for a meal afterward. Afterward.
Little bit. The grammar not quite correct. Start again, please. Le Duc Ang.
We were having. We were playing in the playground. And
afterwards.
And afterwards, we went for a meal.
Perfect. That is correct. Good. You got the tenses correct that time. Le Duc Ang. That's good. Much better. Jafet.
We participated in an online class and afterwards we had lunch.
Perfect. Huang Ang.
My family is planning for a beach trip. Afterwards, there will also be a forest camping trip as well.
Great. Song Duc Ang.
We took the lesson. Afterward, we had a football game.
Great. Okay, good, everyone. So remember, afterwards just means and then. What happened next? And then. Okay? But afterwards, just a slightly more formal word. All right. Number 16. Fu Kwang. Fu Kwang.
Fu Quang ơi.
Didn't understand.
Yeah, Fu Kwang, can you read 16 for me, please?
Yes. Initially, I didn't understand the instruction, but then it became clear.
Good. Okay. So initially, everyone just means at the beginning. At the beginning, I didn't understand the instructions, but then it became clear. So instead of saying at the beginning, which is 3 words, we use 1 word, initially. Initially just means at the beginning. At the beginning. I think the new student has joined, Bak
Yes.
Ha. Okay. What is the name? Kang Vi.
Khánh Vi, yes. Okay.
Kang Vi. Kang Vi. Xin chào Kang Vi.
Con mở mic ra con ơi, Khánh Vi ơi. Maybe she's logging in. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Phu Quang. A sentence beginning with initially, please. Phu Quang and everyone, remember initially just means at the beginning, and then complete a sentence, please. All right, Phu Quang. Le Duc Ang. Le Duc Ang.
Yes.
Okay, initially.
Initially, initially mean at first, right?
Yeah, initially means at first or at the beginning. Yeah.
Initially, I didn't understand the work I need to be done, but then it became clear.
Good. Okay. Initially, I didn't understand the work I needed to do. I needed to do. Okay? Is the correct grammar. Jafet, initially.
Yes. Initially, I was scared. I was being scared. The clowns, but then I found out that he was friendly.
Right. Good
Yeah.
sentence. Initially, I was scared of the clowns. If you say clowns, then of course in the next part of the sentence you must use they.
Yeah.
Jafet. Okay? If you use clowns plural. But if you just say initially I was scared of the clown, then you can say, but then I found out he was friendly or she was friendly. Okay?
Okay.
All right, good, Jafet. A good sentence though. Very creative. Huang Ang. Initially, please.
Initially, I couldn't understand this type of homework, but with little instruction from the teacher, I managed to go through it very well.
Perfect. Fong Dok Ang.
I think teacher.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting you. Okay, the new teacher, so want to say something to
I
you.
can see.
Yes.
Okay. Vi.
Khánh Vi.
Vi.
Khánh
Chào
Vi,
cô Vi.
Khánh Vi chào thầy, con bật mic lên con. Okay.
Okay, Vi. Welcome.
She's
All right.
shy.
Okay, Vi.
Yes.
Well, welcome to class, Vi. Okay. My name is Teacher Rick.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Vi. Nice to have you in the class.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Oh, I can hear you clearly now. That's great. Very good. Okay, Vi. Welcome to class. I will talk to you shortly. Fung Dok Ang.
Yes.
Initially.
Initially, I was thinking that dog is dangerous, but then it become adorable.
Right. Ding Lam.
Yes.
Initially. Remember, just
Yeah.
means at
Yes,
first.
I know. Initially, all olives are picked from the tree, then they are cleaned in cool water.
Initially, the apples are picked from the tree. Yeah, that's fine. Good.
Yeah.
Con kiểm tra lại cái mic, sao cái mic của con nó bé quá, Lâm. Mic nghe nó không rõ. Yeah, the sound is not very clear, you know.
Yeah, not very clear.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Phu Quang, oi.
Yes.
Okay.
Vâng,
Initially, Phu Quang.
No. Teacher, can you repeat?
Yes. A sentence beginning with initially, please, Phu Quang.
Initially, uh, I don't understand how the computer works, but then I go to search for it.
Okay. Initially, I didn't understand how the computer worked. Okay. All right. Usually, this sort of sentence use past tense. All right. And one more of these. Jafet. Can you read number 17, please?
Yes. The project took weeks, but eventually we completed it.
Okay, eventually means the same as finally. Okay? Finally and eventually are synonyms. All right? Shafat, can you give me a sentence?
Um, like the opponents was pretty strong, but eventually the heroes rescued the princess.
Very good, Shafat. Very,
Yes,
very
okay.
creative sentence, Shafat. Very creative. Okay. Huang Ang.
Assignment is eventually.
Eventually.
I somehow got my phone dropped in the toilet, but eventually I managed to dry and repair it back to normal.
Okay. I somehow dropped my phone in the toilet. Okay. Don't need to say got my. Okay, Huang Ang? I somehow dropped my phone in the toilet. All right? So just correcting your grammar there. Again, very creative, Huang Ang. Fong Dok Ang.
I chased my friend. I chased my friend who took my pencil, but eventually I caught up with him.
Good. Deng Lam.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Yes.
Clearly. Very good.
Yeah.
Much better. Much better.
Yeah. My teacher gave me a very difficult math problems, but eventually I got it.
Good. Fu Kwang.
The project was bad, but eventually we just got a decent score.
Okay. Ledok Ang.
My friend was leading the way, but I lost track, and eventually I caught up with him.
Good. Okay. V. V.
Okay. Con bật mic lên, thầy đang con nhìn thấy câu số 17 nhá. Là the project work took weeks đấy. Con hiểu không? Tức là sử dụng cái từ eventually. Thì con đặt câu với từ eventually của con.
Câu nào thế ạ?
Câu 17, câu trên màn hình, có nhìn thấy màn hình chưa?
Nhìn thấy màn hình nhưng mà
Câu số 17.
thấy rồi ạ, con thấy rồi.
Ok, Kim câu mẫu như con sẽ đặt một câu về cái từ eventually là cái từ mà thầy bôi đậm á. Ok. Có làm được không?
Không biết nghĩa từ này.
Cuối cùng bằng cái từ finally. Ok. Okay, see, it's a little bit slow.
Okay.
Okay, doesn't
So
matter.
V, another example could be my homework took me hours, but eventually I finished it. Okay? So eventually and finally are synonyms. And that's okay, Baka. I will come back to her later.
Okay.
Okay. All right, everyone. So those are our connecting words for this week. All right. Meanwhile, all right, afterwards, all right, just means and then or what happened next. Initially just means at first or at the beginning. And eventually it just means the same as finally. All right. And as I've always told you, it's always good to know plenty of synonyms. All right, these will help you get a better vocabulary score. All right, if you can use different words for saying the same thing sometimes when you are talking, that shows the examiner that you have a very strong vocabulary, and that will help you get a good mark. Okay. Next thing we're going to do. Again, this should be pretty simple for most of you. Okay. So you can see here, everyone, 5 questions. Please put the correct missing word into the space. Again, for most of you, I'm sure this should be pretty simple, pretty easy. But I want you to keep practicing things because some of you make mistakes with these. Sorry, Baka.
No, that doesn't matter. So now they have to do the...
Yes, please send me in chat, everyone. Sorry, meant to mention that. Please send me the word in chat. Okay, I want the complete word, by the way, not A, B, or C. I want you to type the correct word. Again, just to get you used to using this word.
Khánh Vy hiểu chưa con ơi? Cái chỗ showing contrast đấy, có cái năm có nó từ câu 5 câu 9 đó, thì con sẽ chọn đáp án nào vào cái chỗ missing words gì đấy, xong rồi con sẽ gửi vào trong tin nhắn cho thầy. Ví dụ như câu 1 con chỉ ghi chỗ 5 xong chấm một cái là con chọn câu A, B, C gì đấy. Nhưng mà thầy yêu cầu là phải viết rõ cái chữ ra chứ không chỉ có là A, B, C không thôi nhá.
So everyone, you are just sending me 5 words in chat. I don't need the complete sentence, just the 5 missing words. Okay, good. Some of you are fast.
Sorry, teacher, Khánh Vy has some problem with her today. So...
Sorry, who does? You mean V does?
Yes. She was in the dentist. So now she has some problem with talking. Okay, please ignore her.
Okay, for talking.
Okay. Yeah,
all
yes.
right, but you can still use chat?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Baka. All right, Phong Duk Ang, thank you. You are correct. Fat, you are correct. Huang Ang, you are correct. As I thought, this is pretty easy for most of you. V, you are correct. Very good. Lam, you are correct. Okay, everyone is correct. That's great. I don't need to check it with you. But I will read you in fact, I'll get you to read the sentences just to give you some practice. I will start with Le Duc Ang.
Yeah.
Can you read sentence 5, please? Sentence 5.
I revised for hours. However, the test was still difficult.
Good. Okay. Just remember, you did it at the last moment, Le Duc Ang. Hours has the S on the end. Okay.
I did the S. Yeah.
You did. So I need to hear that clearly, but you did it correctly. Le Duc Ang. Great. Jafet.
Yes.
Number 6, please.
Okay. Also, it was cold. We continued the hike.
Good, good reading, and good pronunciation too, Fat. Okay, all your last consonants were very clear. Okay, I could understand exactly. That was great. Huang Ang,
Yes.
number 7, please.
I believe number 7 should be nevertheless.
Can you read the complete sentence?
Okay. The team was tired. Nevertheless, they refused to give up.
Good, very good. Phong Dok Ang, sentence
I
8, please.
I love city life. On the other hand, it can be stressful.
Perfect. And Ding Lam.
My sister enjoy classical music, whereas I prefer K-pop.
Good. All right. Well done, everyone. You are correct. Okay. All right. Sharing something else with you now. We're moving on to speaking part 2, everyone. Just sharing this document with you. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to practice writing bullet points. So remember, bullet points are the secret to doing well at speaking part 2. Writing your own bullet points will help you talk for 2 minutes. Remember, if you just follow the bullet points that they will give you in the test, often those bullet points will not allow you to talk for 2 minutes. They won't help you very much. So in your 1 minute preparation time, you need to write bullet points that you find useful. Yes, of course, you can use the bullet points they give you, but if they are not useful, then you need to make your own. And you have to do it quickly, of course, because you only have 1 minute. So I need to give you a little bit of practice at this, I think, because some of you still not quite sure what to do. So I'm going to demonstrate to you. By the way, when you are thinking of how to describe things and, what to talk about, all right, this is worth keeping in your mind, okay? The 5 W's and H. The 5 W's and H are a good way of explaining many different topics, okay? Here are the 5 W's. They are all words that begin with the letter W. Who, what, where, when, why, and the H word is how. Okay, so when you are trying to describe something that happened, okay, you can say, well, who was there? What happened? Where was it? When was it? Why did it happen? And how did it happen? Keeping these 5 W's and H in your mind when you are trying to tell the story of something, you might not need to use all of them, but this will help you when you are trying to think, what do I say about this topic? Well, you can say, what happened? Where was it? When was it? Why did something happen? How did something happen? Who was there? Okay, these will help you think of bullet points. Okay, these are all typical speaking part 2 topics. Fu Kwang. Fu Kwang, oi.
Yes.
Okay, Fu Kwang, can you read the topic, please? All of it.
describe an advertisement that persuaded you to buy a product. You should say what advertisement it was. Was it shown on TV, online, or somewhere else? What was good about that advertisement? Explain why you think that advertisement makes the product seem attractive.
Okay, thank you, Fu Kwang. Sorry, everyone. Fu Kwang, it's a little bit hard to hear your connection, Fu Kwang. But you read very well. Just one thing, Fu Kwang, this word here in English is actually pronounced advertisement. Okay, advertisement, as if the E is not there. I know it looks like advertisement, but it's actually pronounced advertisement, or ad for short. Again, I'm sure most of you know this. The short way of saying an advertisement is ad. Okay? Describe an ad that persuaded you to buy a product. Okay, so what I have written here in red, all right, is the bullet points I have chosen to talk about this for 2 minutes. How many bullet points have I got here? V. Can
Yes.
she hear? Can she talk at all, Mrs. Han?
Vẫn mới okay, then I don't think she can talk now.
Okay, so I won't ask her anything. Okay, all right. Thank you, Bakha. Okay, Fat.
Yes.
How many bullet points have I got here?
3. Right? Wait, let me see it.
Not 3. Very easy. How many lines have I written?
Oh, 4.
Yes, 4.
I thought
Okay.
the Apneo laptop is the name that you want to describe.
It is, but
Yeah,
I'm using it as a bullet point to remind me of what I'm going to talk about, okay?
Yeah, I forgot about it.
All right, that's fine. All right, and I've only written 4, everyone, because I've only got 1 minute to write these, okay? I haven't got much time. As you know, you've all practiced doing this, okay? So 1 minute isn't much time to write some bullet points. So I very quickly have to decide, what product I'm going to talk about. In this case, I'm going to talk about the Apple Neo laptop. All right? And these are the bullet points I have chosen to help me talk for 2 minutes. All right? Let me show you how this works, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about a product that I purchased recently. It's a new Apple Neo laptop. Now, this is a great laptop. My last laptop was getting pretty old, and then I saw this advertised online, and I realized it can do all the things that I want a laptop to do. I saw the ad on YouTube, and Apple have very attractive ads on YouTube. And this particular ad showed all the different things that the Apple Neo could do and all the different colors that it came in. And it also showed how durable it was. It is very easy to carry around. It's not very heavy. And also it's very hard to break. So again, these are the sorts of things that I look for when I'm buying a new laptop. So why did I decide to buy it? Well, I was attracted by some of the features that I've just mentioned, such as it's not too heavy, it's quite light, it's not very big. Okay, it's quite a small laptop, but bigger than an iPad, but big enough for me. The price, very reasonable. I think good value for money, much cheaper than Apple's main laptops. All right, it's not quite as fast or as powerful as some of their special gaming laptops, but I don't do gaming, so I don't need a powerful laptop. What I'm more interested in is getting a laptop for a good price that will do the things I need it to do. What do I use it for? Well, I use it a lot for surfing the internet, looking at things like YouTube, watching videos, doing word processing. Compared to my old one, it is much lighter, much smaller. The screen is much clearer. And I hope it's going to last a long time. All right, so I didn't talk for exactly 2 minutes, but hopefully you can see how I used each of these bullet points to enable me to keep talking. All right, I only wrote really 4 bullet points. All right, first thing I decided, what product am I going to talk about? The Apple laptop. Where did I see the ad? On YouTube. Okay, and then I put these ones down to remind me to talk about why the product was attractive to me. So, Jafet,
Yes.
did this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, could you see how it enabled me to keep talking? Does that make sense?
Yes.
I was able just to keep looking at my bullet points that I had written, and that reminded me of what to say next. So I could talk about its features, such as its size. Okay, doesn't weigh very much, but it's got a great screen. I could talk about its price. Does this make sense, Fat?
Yes.
Okay, so all these little reminders meant I could just look at this and it would remind me what to say next to help me talk for 2 minutes. And remember, this is what you need to answer. Okay? Describe an advertisement that persuaded you to buy a product. You must answer this part of the question. Okay, so I described the product, okay, and I have talked about where I saw the ad. All these are optional. Okay, you don't need to talk about these. As it turns out, some of them were useful to me, but I made sure that I answered the main part of the question. All right, so what I want you all to do now, please, in chat, okay, is send me your bullet points for this question. You can use the same ones I have if you want, or similar to what I have used. But of course, you have to choose your own product and you have to choose your own advertisement. Okay, so please, in chat, send me your bullet points. For this topic. V, I hope this is making sense to you. I'm sure Buck Ha can explain it more if you don't quite understand what I want you to do. But what we are doing is we are looking at the Ielts speaking part 2, where you have to talk about a topic for 2 minutes. Before you begin your talk, you have 1 minute to prepare. These are all called bullet points. All right, these little black dots in English are called bullet points or bullets. And
Thầy đã giải thích
always,
được. Okay.
sorry,
Thầy đang giải thích.
Bakha, please
Okay,
talk.
I talked to her a
Sure,
little
of
bit.
course. Sure.
Khánh Vy, thầy đang giải thích cho con biết là cái part 2 của cái speaking test này đấy, phải không? Thì nó gồm có những cái gạch đầu dòng như thế nào đấy, thì con cứ nghe thầy đang giải thích cho con thôi nhé. Còn các bạn ấy giỏi hết rồi, bà biết hết rồi. Nên là thầy đang nói với con thôi. Okay, thank you, teacher.
Cảm ơn, Bakha. Okay, so you should only spend a minute. I'll give you a little bit longer because we are practicing. But remember, if this was a real test, you would only have 1 minute to write these. So you will see, of course, I don't have time to write in detail what I'm going to talk about. All I can do is write down sentences or words that are going to remind me what to say next. These are my bullet points. Okay, Huang Ang, I have yours. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, so you are talking about a game, is that right?
Not exactly the game, but the products in the game.
A product in the game. Okay, and you saw the ad on YouTube, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, all right. So, and then you can talk about some of the features, is that correct?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so it had good price, amazing skin, clean shots, okay, based on Japanese culture.
Yeah, that's all the reason why I should buy it.
Right,
Honestly.
okay. Okay, so these look good, Huang Ang. So the question is, will these help you talk for 2 minutes?
It might be or might not. I don't know unless I try it.
Okay, all right. I'll get you to try shortly. By the way, I'm not going to ask you everyone to talk for 2 minutes. It will take a little bit long at this stage, but I just need you to show me how your bullet points will help you talk for a little bit. Fung Dok Ang.
Yes.
Okay, so Lego, that's your product?
Yes.
Okay, so frequency of the ads, what kind of people they want to aim at. Does it popular? Not does, by the way, Fung Duk Ang. What is the correct English?
Is it popular?
Correct. Okay. Not that that matters because, of course, no one sees the bullet points in the test except for you. Okay. I'm just making sure you know the correct English phrase, though. Is it popular? Or why is it popular? Okay, looks good, Fung Duk Ang. So everyone, I'm going to come back to you and you will give me a short talk based on your bullet points. Okay, Phu Quang.
Yeah.
Smartwatch, I can see your bullet points. They look fine. Phu Quang, good.
Okay.
All right, everyone else, you should have finished by now. Okay, remember you only have, in the test, only have 1 minute to do this. So, while we are waiting, Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, can you please just talk to me for a little bit using each of your bullet points, please?
I'm not sure I will get 2 minutes, but I will just try.
That's all right. You don't need to talk for 2 minutes, okay? I just want you to show me how you are using your bullet points to talk, okay?
All right.
So, for example, what I did before, I talked about the product I'm going to tell you about is the Apple Neo laptop. I saw this ad on YouTube. I thought the ad was great, and it really got me interested in the product. I was attracted by the features that the ad showed me, such as how light it was. It had a really good screen and, very importantly, a great price. And it is really good for all the things I want to use it for. Does that make sense?
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so please do the same thing for your bullet points, Huang Ang.
All right.
Okay.
Try it.
Yeah.
So lately, I have been practicing really hard on a gun game called Valorant, which is a first-person shooting a platform game. And what and I've been also watching the tier one competitions. And the event happens when the advertise suddenly pop up midstream, and it was gun skin on that Valorant game too. Wha- but at first glance I thought it was just a normal skin which has no effect. But after checking but after checking the details on the game, I felt really, really, really in love with it.
Okay, sounds
So
good, Huang Ang. I'll just get you to finish. Please tell me a little bit about you got based on Japanese culture.
I still haven't said about the futures.
I know, but
But
I'm trying to make sure everyone gets a chance to speak. Okay, so we are shortening this part of it. All right,
right. And
right. What is the
and
Japanese culture one?
And finally, what gets me into the skin is it's about the Japanese culture on the team. It is about the Oni style, which is like a demon in the Japanese culture, and I found that detail makes it really cool and valuable.
Okay, great. Thank you, Huang Ang. I know you don't have any problem talking for 2 minutes. I know, Huang Ang. But your bullet points were good and they enabled you to talk easily for 2 minutes and also helped give some good structure to your talk. That's good, Huang Ang. Fung Dok Ang.
Yes.
Okay, can you please use your bullet points just to give me a short talk, please? Okay? Whenever you're ready, please, Fung Dok Ang.
So I have to talk 2 minutes or not?
No, not for 2 minutes. Just give me a summary, okay?
Okay, so basically the Lego art is talk about the toys for children, which is very easy to come across on YouTube. For me, is about 3 or 4 times per month, and this ad will aim to the children, which is make their most profits. And it of course is popular showing by in their kind of toy, the Lego, and their proper age to play Lego is from 1 to 99 years old. And because of their colorful and their friendly, the children uh the children want to play it.
Okay, that's good. Fung Dok Ang, that's fine. Thank you. Okay, who is next? Fu Kwang.
Yes.
Okay, Fu Kwang, can you please use your bullet points, please, just to give me a short talk, okay?
Short talk.
Yeah, not for 2 minutes, okay? But just give me a summary using your bullet points of the sort of things you can talk about, okay?
Of the advertisement I saw on TikTok when I
Nói bé quá con ơi.
vâng. The th the ad I saw on TikTok when I searched it is smartwatch, and I was attracted by its price because it's under $8, and the feature it is it can detect your status when you sleep, your heart rate, and your stress level, and it's affordable too. And I always use it for my health status, and I can see what its time is. And when it come to home, I was really happy because it do that own thing, and it was not a scam. I happy about it too.
Okay, Fu Kwang, that is enough. Thank you. All right, good enough, Fu Kwang, good. Ding Lam.
Yes.
Okay, Ding Lam. All right, what is your product?
My product is the gun skins in my favorite game.
Okay, all right. Can you just please tell me a little bit using your bullet points, please?
Is the name is gun skins is uh sky blooms. Is designed based on the flowers. I show in the advertise what showcase of the skin in gameplays and some my friends share the advertise with me. Um, the skins is have a good sound effects and when you have some kill or ace, they will have a large flowers is so beautiful and sound effects make the gameplay is more fun and I think it's refreshing. Um, and the problem I can't buy it is because I don't have a lot of money.
Okay, Lam, that's fine. Thank you. All right, they
Yeah.
look like good bullet points, Lam. Okay, so remember, everyone, the main thing with the bullet points, no one else sees them but you in the test. Okay, so you can write what you like and how you like. The main thing, of course, is are they going to let you talk for 2 minutes? All right, that is the main
Yes.
point of this. Thank you, Lam. All right,
Yes.
Fat, Shafat.
Yes.
Okay, what is your product?
My product is a kitchen gun.
Okay, please use your bullet points just to tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, I saw an ad on YouTube that is a video, and I was attracted by the advertisers' storytelling and the features of the product. At first, there's a lady screaming for help because her kitchen was so dirty, and then the man suddenly appeared and holding a gun, and then he shoot at the dirty place. Stains that yeah, things that dirty, and then everything seems to be clean after he shoot that bullets out. And the expectation for the product when it's arrived for me, that is, I hope that is clean and it can be used. Uh, yeah, nice and clean. Um, and I guess that might be some fictional things, but I hope that it will be can be in use, I guess.
Okay, so that's pretty good, Fat. Again, I know I asked you just to give me a summary, but would these bullet points be enough to allow you to talk for 2 minutes?
Yeah, it's just a summary. I can tell
Yeah,
more
that's right.
details
Yeah.
about the advertiser's storytelling.
That's great, Fat. That's all I need to know. Okay, good. Laduk Ang.
Yes,
Okay, what is your product, Laduk Ang?
it is an engine simulator.
Okay, please tell me a little bit
Um,
using
First of all,
your bullet points.
I will explain how the ads works, like just any ads, how
Mm-hmm.
advertisement will affect on people like mine and get them to buy the products,
Yep.
how it will help companies uh attract customer to buy their products,
Uh-huh.
gain more like what money? Yeah. And I will tell about one time I stumbled across an co not a really colorful ad, but it's like unique. Haven't saw any ads like that before. And
Uh-huh.
how I know the product on a video I saw on YouTube. I eh, maybe yeah, it's on YouTube. And how the product will help me, like in studying or like I'm a curious guy, so the product might attract people who have like the curiosity. So we will
Okay.
like examine the insides of the engine.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing about the engine is it made completely about Legos, of Legos. and maybe some mechanic stuff attached to it. But yeah.
Okay. All right. That sounds fine, Ledokang. That sounds pretty good. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, everyone. So next one, please. Going back, we'll do one more of these just quickly. All right. Topic number 2. Ding Lam,
Yes.
can you read the next topic for me, please?
Describe a challenging thing you have done. You should say when you did it, why you did it, how you handle this challenge, and explains why you thought it was challenging.
Okay, thank you, Ding Lam. Okay, everyone, so these are my bullet points to answer this question. I'm going to tell you about a time I went bungee jumping in a place called Queenstown, which is in the very southern part of New Zealand. Now, bungee jumping, if you've never heard of it, it's when you tie an elastic or rubber cord around your ankles. Okay, and then you stand on some high place, usually something like a bridge, and then you jump off. Okay, and the bungee cords, the rubber or elastic cords, will stop you hitting the ground, and then you will be in the air but bouncing up and down. Like I say, the cords will stop you hitting the ground and stop you killing yourself or even getting hurt, of course. But at the same time, it's really exciting because you get to jump off a high place and feel maybe like a bird or even like a stone for a few seconds until the cord stops you from hitting the ground. Now, this was in a very beautiful place, Queenstown, which is surrounded by mountains. In winter, a lot of snow on the mountains. So very beautiful, very pretty, but also very isolated. No other people, no towns or villages in this area. Just an old bridge that is not used anymore that people now use for bungee jumping. It was challenging for me, difficult because I'm scared of heights. And so for me to jump off a high place, okay, well, it was very difficult to even just get close to the edge and look over it. And to jump off it was even worse. But I wanted to do something to challenge myself. Okay, so to give myself some excitement, of course, and to prove to myself that I could overcome my fear of heights. And when I did it, well, I was very scared at the start, but after I did it, I felt so wonderful. It was such a thrill to know that I had overcome my fear of heights. And also, it was fun that I wanted to do it straight away again. Okay, so hopefully everyone, you can see how I've used these bullet points. I could talk a lot more about this. I could describe the scenery more. I could describe how it felt when I was falling. Okay, that will help me fill up the 2 minutes. But I've just given you a summary. So again, what I want everyone to do, I won't get you to talk this time because I want to get on, do a little bit of writing, but please write me your bullet points for this. Please send me your bullet points again in chat. And again, you can use their bullet points, okay, if you want. If you find them useful, you can, of course, use their bullet points. But if these are not so useful, okay, please make up your own. So you can see how my bullet points are a little bit different from theirs. Okay, I want to talk about the scenery because it's such a beautiful part of New Zealand where I did this challenging thing, the bungee jumping. So this is an extra bullet point that I'm going to talk about. So again, everyone, this shouldn't take you much longer than 1 minute. So your bullet points don't have to be complete sentences. All right? They can even just be, as you can see, okay? I've just got describe scenery. It's not really a complete sentence. And because I don't have time to write complete sentences, and you can see, I hope I've used 2 of the W words, just what, when, in fact, 3 of them, why, what, when, and why, to remind me how to talk. Okay, Ledok Ang.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to talk about bungee.
Yeah.
Okay, looking at your bullet points. Okay, good bullet points. So, Ledok Ang, great. All right, who is next? You should all be finished by about now. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, looks good. Huang Ang. First
Right.
time riding a roller coaster. You were 7 years old. Stayed quiet. What does that mean, by the way, Huang Ang? Stayed quiet.
That means I was just too scared to scream or even say anything.
Right. Okay, good. All right. Good bullet points, Huang Ang. Look good to me. Jafet.
Yes.
Okay, roller coaster. Is that right, Jafet?
Yes.
Where, who, I go with, other customers to ride, height and speed, feelings. Okay. What is my lesson, by the way, Jafet? My lesson.
Like how to endure the ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like how you could like ride it and don't want to vomit, or like feeling bad or something like
Right. Okay. All right. Looks good to me, Jafet. Great. Fuquan.
Yes.
Okay, just looking for yours.
Oh, I'm missing something that is stories.
Story, okay. So roller coaster. How long? You like trying new things. Okay. All right, looks fine, Fuquan. Okay, who hasn't sent me one? Ding Lam?
Yes, I am right.
Okay. Okay, Fung Duk Ang.
Yeah.
Okay, beat your friend at chess. Okay, bullet points look great, Fung Duk Ang. Okay, just maybe, and I'm sure you won't do this, you wouldn't have time in your 1 minute, of course, to write them out this completely. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I mean, I know you're doing it just to show me. I understand that. Okay, but of course, in the test, you would write them an even shorter version of this.
Okay.
Okay, but they look good. Okay, Ding Lam, are you ready? Should be finished by now.
Yeah, just 5 seconds, please.
5 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds. V, I hope this is making some sense to you. but I can always talk to you after the lesson if you like, and I'm sure Bak Ha will help explain to you as well. Okay, Ding Lam.
Yes.
Okay, Wheel of Death.
It's the why of this is the like it will pick you up in the highs, then it will fall down with the high speed. Then it's a stop immediately when in the light. It's the notice.
Okay. All right. No, this is good, Ding Lam. I'm looking at it. So to make it easier, Ding Lam, okay. So at the end here, you've got how you were scared and your muscles were shaking when you were falling, but how it looked so attractive and you were really interested at first. Okay, this is all good, Ding Lam, but
Yes.
again, in your 1 minute, you wouldn't have time to write this many details, okay? So you would probably write down just something like, how did I feel? Okay?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay, just write down, how did I feel as your bullet point, and that will remind you then to talk about how at first you thought it was really interesting and exciting, but when you were doing it, you felt really scared. Okay, and what happened to your muscles? You were shaking. Does that make sense, Ding Lam?
Yes.
Okay, so all you need to write down, Ding Lam, is just how did I feel? And that will remind you to talk about all the things that you have just written for me. Okay?
Yes.
Because remember, you only have 1 minute. All right, thank you, everyone. Looks like you are getting the idea well. We'll do more about this next week. I'll get you to talk more next time. Are there any questions before we get off that? So the main thing to remember is you can make your own bullet points, but you must answer the original question. Okay? So the first one we looked at, describe an advertisement that persuaded you to buy a product. You must talk about a specific advertisement, okay, and a product. You must mention that. Everything else, up to you, but you must answer that. Number 2, you must talk about a challenging thing you have done. Okay, you must answer that part, but everything else up to you. Okay. All right, last part of the lesson, everyone. Going to do a little bit of writing. Going to share another document with you now. Where is it? Okay, only got 15 minutes left. Going to do this very quickly. So, remember we looked at this table over the last few weeks. All right, just going to go back up here a little bit to show you the sample answer. All right. What the main problem with most of you with your writing was you were still making too many grammar and lexical mistakes. You are not choosing the correct word in some cases, and your sentences are not correct. If you want to get a good score for this, you can make some mistakes, but to get a score of 7 or more, 50%, half of your sentences must be correct. Most of you aren't doing that. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of practice for the last part of the lesson in using and choosing the correct words to make a sentence both correct description and also grammatically correct. All right, so some of you were not using words like significantly, correctly, dramatically, in contrast, okay, when you want to compare two things. Respectively, Remember, we looked at this last week. We looked at how we use the word respectively. And again, just looking at the lengths, using the pot structure, sentence one or paragraph one is always a paraphrase, only one sentence. Your overview, okay, 2 sentences is usually okay, 3 at the most. No more than 3 sentences for your overview. Remember, your overview is always just a summary of the main features. What is biggest, what is smallest, what has changed the most. And then in your last 2 paragraphs, again, you can see usually only 2 sentences is enough. No more than 3, but 2 sentences in each of these paragraphs is normally enough. This is where you must use some numbers from the graph, table, or chart. Again, you will notice no numbers in the overview. Don't need to use any numbers in the overview. You save those for the detail paragraph. Okay. So, everyone, for the rest of the class is another gap-filling exercise. Make it a wee bit smaller so you can see the graph as well. Hopefully that's not too small. Jafet,
Yes.
can you still read everything?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
is it too
Yes.
small?
Like it kind of small.
Okay, I'll make it a little bit bigger. How about that, Pat?
Yeah, I could. Oh no, like the number is quite hard to see, so
Okay. How is that?
I think it is possible now.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure everyone can see the table and the paragraphs. Okay, everyone, so you can see here you have a list. I'll move those up a bit. You have a list of 20 words, all right? Please choose the correct word to go in the gap, all right? Each word is used only once. And of course, you are sending me the 20 words in chat. V, I hope this makes sense to you. Again, we are doing a gap filling exercise. We are choosing from these words, okay, to go into these gaps. So everyone, just to make it a little bit more difficult, I know we won't get a chance to finish it probably before the lesson. I want you, everyone, to write out first of all for me, okay? I want you to write paragraph number 1 completely. Who sent me theirs already? Okay, so Ding Lam.
Please click in the enter.
Okay, that's fine. So everyone, I want you to write out the full sentence using the missing words, okay? Just at this stage, everyone, paragraph number 1. just paragraph number 1. But I want you to write out the whole paragraph because I want you to practice using all the words, writing the complete correct sentence. As I was saying before, too many of you are still making mistakes, okay, with the structure of sentence and also the words you are choosing. So this is to give you practice writing out a correct sentence. So I want sentence number 1 in chat, please. The complete sentence. Phung Dok Ang, you are correct. Good. Phu Quang, you are correct. So, Phung Duk Ang and Phu Quang, can you please send me paragraph number 2 now? Okay? The overview paragraph. Jafet, you are correct. Good. All right. Once I have seen your paraphrase paragraph, please send me the overview paragraph. Okay. Huang Ang. Huang Ang. Oi.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Huang Ang, please send me the complete sentence, okay? Not just the missing words.
Oh, we got to do the sentence.
All right. The whole sentence I want this time, all right? Because I want everyone to practice writing the correct sentence. Some of you are still having problems with this. So I don't just want the words. The words are correct, Huang Ang, but I want the complete sentence. Thank you. Okay, Ding Lam, thank you. You are not correct, Ding Lam. I will come back to you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Huang Ang. I have that. Le Duc Ang, have you finished? You are correct, Le Duc Ang. Okay, everyone, please send me the overview paragraph now. Okay, again, I want the complete paragraph. Okay, Ding Lam.
Yes.
Okay, so looking at your first paragraph, Ding Lam,
First
compares is correct. Okay,
yeah.
but generated is not. Okay, you've got waste output of generated nations. All right, so
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense, Ding Lam. Generated nations doesn't make sense. How many nations are there in the table,
In
Ding Lam? Correct. All right, so 6 is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
So should be 6 is the next one. 6 nations from 1980 to 2000 measured in millions of what? Ding Lam?
Ton.
Correct.
Tonnage.
Tons. You put
Tonnage.
rubbish, okay? It's millions of tons. All right?
Teacher,
Yes.
the list of word is gone.
Sorry, you can't see it. All right. Can you see it now?
Yes, I
Hey,
can see it clearly.
okay. Hang on just a moment. The Doc Ang, I just want to show Ding Lam something. Ding Lam,
Yes.
okay, you can tell it is millions of tons because up here at the beginning you can see this, okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you know it's going to be millions of tons, not millions of rubbish. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right, everyone, you should be able to see it all now. So, last thing we are doing, just the overview paragraph, everyone. Only the overview. We will finish the rest next week. Okay, the next paragraph, Ding Lam is correct. Ding Lam, that's good.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, much better. All right, who else is finished? Okay, Fu Kwang, not correct. Okay, come back to that, but that's not quite right, Fu Kwang. For example, Fu Kwang, okay, so the sentence, Korea led the falling amount of waste, doesn't make sense. The grammar doesn't make sense, okay? So that's how you can tell that sentence is not correct. Okay, everyone, just waiting for your second paragraph, and then we will finish the lesson. So, Phung Duk Ang, Ja Phat, Le Duk Ang, and Huang Ang. Okay, Phung Duk Ang.
Yes.
Okay, almost correct, Phung Duk Ang. Just your last sentence.
Yeah, Jelas, I don't understand what you try to say.
In addition, while waste production increased in most of the countries, Korea's, okay, obviously Korea's falling doesn't make sense, okay?
And
So which word? There is a word. There is a word in the list that does make sense in there. Okay.
I usually rate it as production or something like that. But in this order list, you don't give that and
No.
you don't let to repeat it.
Okay, so I'll tell you shortly. But yeah, so the only one you've got wrong, Phung Duk Ang, is falling, okay? But
Okay.
there is another word there that replaces falling that is grammatically correct, okay? So just while I'm looking at the others, I'll see if you can work it out. Ledok ang, same with you, not quite correct.
Okay.
All right. I'll just come back to everyone in just a moment and finish the lesson. Same with you, Fu Kwang. Almost correct. Almost, Fu Kwang. Okay, Ding Lam, don't worry about the next paragraph, Ding Lam. We will look at that next week.
Okay.
Jafet.
Yes.
Good work, Jafet. You are
Oh,
correct. Well done.
lucky.
Very good. Those are all correct sentences. Okay, everyone, just very quickly to finish the lesson. I'll give you the answers. Okay, so pretty much everyone got paragraph number 1 correct. Okay, the table compares the waste output of 6 nations from 1980 to 2000 measured in millions of tons, of course. All right, next paragraph. Overall, Korea generated, everyone, is the word. Generated means the same as produced. All right, so everyone looking at this word here, generated, which is a synonym of produced. Korea generated the, and it is this one, least amount of waste, while the US, what is the next one? Fat?
Yes.
What is the next one? Overall, Korea generated the least amount of waste, while the US...
Let's let the table.
Correct. Okay, everyone, the word is this one here. Led. Led. Okay. The US was the top of the table. Okay, but top of isn't there, so led. All right, led. The table with the most fat. What is it? Next word.
With the most rubbish produced.
Correct. All right, everyone. The word missing is this one here, rubbish. Rubbish means the same as waste. Again, I'm using a synonym. Remember, we use synonyms to get a better lexical score. Means we are not using the same word all the time, using a synonym. Most rubbish produced. In addition, while waste production, Wang Ang,
Yes.
while waste production did what in most of the... What happened to waste production? Went up, went down.
I think it should be Korea, right? It should be a decrease. Decrease, right?
Decreased? No. The opposite. The opposite, Wang Ang. Looking at the table, okay, did waste production go up or down in most of the countries?
I don't understand which column was the production. Which column?
Which column was the production? Well, you can see it just means the number, okay? Wang Ang, does it make sense now? So you can see, looking at the US, for example.
Yes.
Wang Ang, okay. Okay, in 1980, US was 131. Okay, by 2000 was 192. Obviously, it went up. Okay, Portugal was 2 in 1980. By 2000 was 5. Obviously, went up. Make sense now,
Okay.
Huang An? Okay, so so what is the best word for here, Huang An?
All right. It should be an increase.
Correct. Okay, in most of the Ding Lam, what should
In the
word?
country.
In the countries.
Country.
Okay, in the countries. In most of the countries. Okay, which was here in the list, everyone. Korea's did what? Leduk Ang, Korea's did what?
Korea's
Waste production increased in most of the countries. Korea's
Korea
looking at here.
fell.
Sorry, Leduk Ang?
What should I use?
Yeah. So what happened to Korea's waste production?
Decreased.
Just look at the table.
It
Korea, it decreased. All right. What is another word for decreased as well? We can say decreased.
declined.
Correct. Everyone, declined. Okay, means the same as decreased. All right, but again, just using a synonym. Are there any questions about any of that? So again, just quickly, sorry, I know we've gone a little bit over time. Korea generated the least amount of waste, while the US led the table with the most rubbish produced. In addition, while waste production increased in most of the countries, Korea's declined. All right. We'll continue with this exercise next week. Phung Duc Ang, can you stay behind, please? All right.
Okay.
And for the rest of you, thank you for coming to class. All right. Jafet.
Yes.
Well done on getting the overview correct. You were the only one. Very good.
Thank you.
Okay. And again, we are doing this. I want you to be able to write correct, complete sentences. That's why I'm doing this exercise with you. Okay, so like I say, we'll continue this next week. Hope you all have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you all again next Sunday. Bye, everyone. Tạm biệt. Gặp lại sau.
Teacher.
Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye bye. Okay, Phung Duc Ang.
Yes.
All right, so I can give you a speaking lesson this week, Phung Duc Ang. Now, for me, the best day is either Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday at about 11 a.m. How does that suit you?
11
One of
a.m.
those days. Yeah.
in New Zealand.
11 a.m. in Hanoi.
Oh, but in speaking.
For speaking.
No, they have a schedule, but they point me that the speaking should be done in 9 to 9:40 a.m. in Vietnam.
No, just to practice with me,
Oh,
Phung Duc Ang.
okay.
So we can practice. So which day is good for you? Monday, which is tomorrow, or Wednesday or Thursday?
I think it's obviously the Sunday before my test. It's about 19 July.
A moment please teacher. Tức Anh ơi,
Sure.
Đó.
thế này nhá, tức là từ nay đến lúc con thi còn mấy tuần nữa đúng không? Thế bây giờ
Vâng.
thầy sẽ bố trí thầy sẽ giúp con khoảng 2-3 buổi gì đấy trước khi con thi. Thế thì bây giờ trong tuần tới này thì con xếp lịch mà bây giờ con hiểu nghe rõ thầy chưa? Là thầy sẽ có thể rảnh vào thầy muốn thứ hai, thứ tư, Monday, Tuesday and Friday, right teacher?
What did I say? I think Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
Ok. Thế đúng không? Thứ hai, thứ tư hoặc thứ năm. Thế thì cái buổi nào vào lúc 11 giờ trưa. Thế cái buổi nào thì bác nghĩ con đang nghỉ hè thì buổi nào cũng được, ok đúng không?
Thì con nghĩ chắc là thứ hai cũng được.
Thứ hai đúng không? Thì trả lời luôn thế thứ hai thôi. Thì bảo là Monday thôi. Còn nếu không thì vào ok. I think he said that on Monday.
So tomorrow?
Tomorrow đã muốn bắt tomorrow chưa?
Vâng, chắc ấy luôn.
Thì
That's
cảm
mine.
ơn thầy đi. Bảo thầy giúp cho thôi, hiểu không? Thì bảo nói tự nói đi.
So thank you very much for helping me in
Đúng rồi.
speaking.
No, that's fine, Phong Duc Ang. Okay,
Đúng
so
rồi.
I will see you online tomorrow at 11 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
Được chưa?
All
Vào
right.
11 giờ trưa mai nhá.
Vâng, vâng.
Ok con. Rồi. Được giờ thế thì see you tomorrow 11 a.m. Ok. Rồi Khánh Vi con còn ở đấy không?
Okay. All right,
Ờ,
Phong Duc Ang, I
okay.
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow Phụ Anh, con có thể out rồi.
Bye, teacher.
All right. Bye-bye, Phong Duc
Bye
Ang.
nhá,
Bye-bye.
sáng mai thì bắt đầu học. Khánh Vi ơi. Khánh Vi. Okay, maybe he's not here. Okay, that doesn't
Not
matter.
here. Okay. All right.